I just love the title of our next guest, cybersecurity expert and chief security evangelist at ESET, the software development company ESET. Welcome to CJAD, Tony Anscombe.
Hey, hello, Trudy.
Hello. So, chief security evangelist, do you sometimes feel you're preaching into the wind here when it comes to the gullibility of so many of us when we're online and trying to get things accomplished and get taken in by scammers?
It's certainly a great title. It means I wander around, giving people good advice. The word evangelist is an interesting use. So.
Yeah, I certainly like it. All right. We are talking about scams that tend to come around at tax time and exploiting the fact that so many of us are waiting for refunds, hoping that Canada Revenue Agency is going to be gentle with us and so on. What is on your horizon in terms of tax-related scams this year?
Well, certainly the Canadian Revenue have done a number of things to actually protect people, which we'll come back to. But the problem is AI has appeared, and it's a low barrier of entry for cyber criminals. They can create websites that look and feel exactly like the tax authority, the CRA. They can create emails and such like that look and feel exactly like they're coming from CRA. So the low barrier of entry and the feeling that they're real, I think, is a real issue for many people out there of working out what's real and what's fake.
It does seem to me that you used to be able to spot, say, a phishing email and realize it was a scam because it was filled with bad grammar or what looked to be Google translated from some other language. But now it seems these scammers have really realized that it's relatively easy with the help of EI to create professional results. And we don't see those telltales anymore. Is that your observation as well?
That's certainly true, and they can even follow it up with a video call, deepfake video call, and such like. So using that technology even further. Even I sometimes look at an email and I know it's fake because the content is out of context, it's urgent, etc. So there's things in the content that tell me it's fake. But even I sometimes look at them and go, it looks real.
Let's get into the red flags then, as we have to get our antenna up looking for scams. What are some of the red flags? Is that urgency? You must act now. Is that one of them?
That is certainly one of them. And the number one, I think, is the CRA doesn't send out text messages with refund links or threaten immediate arrests over unpaid taxes and such like. So, if you get anything saying there's a refund due, you need to put in your bank details and you've only got 24 hours to do so, then it's definitely a scam. So anything that has that level of urgency in it is likely to be fake.
Is it safe just to delete and ignore?
Yes, absolutely. And that's exactly what you should do. And if you're then concerned, as many people would be, especially as more senior people would get concerned and find themselves in a sleepless night, if they're concerned that something may have been real, sign on to your tax account and actually see if the message is there as well. If the message is not there, then it was fake. So actually, not follow the link in an email or anything, but actually go to the CRA's website, log on, and see whether they've sent you a message.
Our daughter gave us a tip, too, about in terms of any banking, and I assume this should, apply to the CRA as well. Never follow any links in any emails. Always have those bookmarked on your computer yourself, so you're never relying on somebody else's link. It's only the link that you have used and it has proven secure for you to to use. That's what we end up doing when we get these dodgy things is we go to our own links, or you look on the back of your card and use the number on the back of the card to call your bank. You said that the CRA is taking steps to help Canadians protect themselves. How has this been?
Well, the CRA have put in mandatory multi-factor authentication. So you know the system where when you log on, you're going to get a code back on your phone or some other mechanism that gives you an additional authentication mechanism. Now, the CRA have been very clever about this. They've put 3 different variants of that in. One is that you can use an authenticator app. Another is that you can get the standard SMS messages on your phone. Or they've done a password grid. So it creates a grid and it'll ask you for the character that's A2 and the character that's at B4 and etc. But the one I would highly recommend is using a third-party authenticator app because that means that even if somebody manages to hijack your SIM card, i.e. your phone number, the third-party authenticator app, they don't have access to it. So that's probably, for me, the most secure one out of the 3.
Is this a business that ESET is developing these authenticators?
No, we do have authenticator apps, but not for that type of use. The third-party authenticator apps this refers to are typically Google Authenticator or Microsoft have an authenticator app. So very publicly used, and you'll find lots of websites use them to for logging on. So no, I'm not just saying that promoting our own technology. Absolutely not. I'm here to make sure people stay safe.
Any final thoughts? Because we're bumping up against news in about a minute. Any final thoughts? Tax time for a lot of people is very fraught, especially if there are amounts owing or if you really need your refund because you have plans for the money. Any final warnings or red flags you can convey to people to be on guard in these AI times?
Well, the scammer will always try and make you do something urgently. They will try and rush you into a decision, either giving over bank details or to make a payment to them or such like. So if something has too much urgency to it and it feels like you're being pressured, then step back from it. The tax authority doesn't pressure people in that way. The other thing I would say is make sure you've got great security software on all your devices because it will help detect phishing and hopefully detect some of the scam methods that attackers use.
Yeah, another piece of advice I've seen is confide in someone that you know and trust who is maybe a little bit more tech savvy than you and just ask their opinion. Do you think I should respond to this? Does this look scammy to you? And often that second set of eyes is enough, to flag stuff that you may have missed. Tony Anscombe of ESET, thank you very much for your insights.
Oh, my pleasure.
Unmistakably Canadian.
It's the music that raised you.
The artists raising the bar.
Hi, this is Brian Adams.
Hey, my name's Brett Emmons. I'm from the Glorious Sons.
Hi, I'm Nelly Furtado.
Made in Canada. The station that champions Canadian music.
Loud, proud, and all yours.
No passports required. Just press play.
Tap into Made in Canada now on iHeartRadio.ca
or the free iHeartRadio app.